Ice cream! Chocolate syrup!
I'm sure you all have seen these TikToks. Hundreds of creators using excessive and wasteful amounts of food just for views and attention. You're probably thinking, what does this have to do with me? And that's where the problem begins. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, or the USDA, a 2010 study said, based on estimates from USDA's Economic Research Service, of 31% food loss at retail and consumer levels corresponded to approximately 133 billion pounds. Not many people understand the severity of food waste. Throughout this project, I had one question in mind. If groceries are so expensive, then why are these people wasting them? But wait, why are groceries so expensive? An article on Time magazine titled, "Here's Why So Many Grocery Store Staples Are So Expensive Right Now," written by Nick Polpe and Solcerberga, states that grocery prices were up by 11.8% from December 2021 to 2022. And the USDA says it went up by 10.1% from 2022 to 2023. Due to this influx, some low-income families may have a harder time paying for quality groceries. As a result of this, they may resort to cheaper options, which end up being less healthy. And on top of this, geographically they have a disadvantage. There are these areas called food apartheids, and the direct definition is a system of segregation that divides those with access to abundance of nutritious foods and those who have been denied that access due to systemic injustice. Essentially, it is an area in which accessible groceries are sparse and or non-existent. But these areas do get filled with some cheap, accessible food. Is any of it sustainable or healthy? No. This issue is important to me because I have the privilege of living in a wealthy city and state. But I remember when I was first moving in and getting settled, and I realized how non-inclusive access to produce here is. Especially coming from parents with different incomes, I see the effect this has on my life and what we can afford. Thankfully, there's this thing called Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, which is a little card that pays for some groceries and stuff like that. But even with that, some grocery stores do not accept SNAP. So, how can we solve this problem that affects many communities? Great question. After scouring the web, I found one of many great solutions. They're called bus stop farmers markets. They're discounted farmers markets placed near bus and train stops, so people don't have to go out of their way to get farm fresh food. And some of them accept SNAP. To make things even better, they usually get their produce from local farms or family-owned farms. You can support by looking into nonprofits such as Local Harvest, whose goal is to reach out to family-owned farms in hopes of giving access to all. If you're interested in seeing how you can help your community, you can research local nonprofits who have a similar mission. In conclusion, if any of this interests you, make sure you do your own research and see what you can do for your community. Thank you.